seat. Again, we may have to get up and let others join in, but in the meantime, we'll take our seats, letting the sit bones root down, take out the ribs kind of lifting from the waistline, draw the shoulders up, back, and down, sides of the neck come back. And just start to be aware of your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. Once you feel that the mind has started to drift, slowly bring it back to this moment, to this breath. Not worrying if the mind took you into the future or if it led you to the past, just gently bringing it right back to the awareness, to the inhale, and to the exhale. Deep breath in, that long breath matching. When we come to our breath, when we're aware of the breath, it helps to relieve stress. It can help you sleep better. It releases anxiety, calms the nervous system, helps the immune system, all these beneficial side effects, if you will, to being just concentrating on the breath. On average, we take about 24,000 rounds of breath each day, but how much of that are we actually aware of? Aware to the point where you're maybe counting the length of the inhale, counting the length of the exhale, saying the word inhale, saying the word exhale. However you come to your meditative breath. Start to let the fingers drop towards the floor. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Good, and then let's start to take the arms up overhead with a full breath in. Exhale as the hands come down towards the heart. So moving with your breath, which may be different than mine, maybe different than your virtual neighbors. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Okay, let's start the twist. So letting the arms reach high and twist over to your right side. Hands kind of drop down towards the floor. Head, neck, and eyes can you turn and look over to the right. And then we'll go to the left. So as you're coming into this twisting, think of if the arms, if that's too much to go overhead, bring them just wherever that feels comfortable. It could be one and one, but try and find some lift of the ribs, lift coming up off the waistline, and you're twisting from that space, from the waistline area. Head, neck, and eyes can even turn to each side. Inhale through center, exhale with a twist. Whatever side you're on, that's the last one. Let's go back to center. And right hand reaches for the floor. Maybe it even really does kind of pull down and reach down for the floor while the left arm brings you up and over. Keeping both sits bones in the chair. And then when you're ready, switch you to the second side. So one hand maybe reaches down while the other extends up, trying to get a big side body stretch, folding a little bit to each side. So again, go with your breath. Noticing where your neck is. Just make sure your neck's not really super forward or chin's dropping towards the chest. You're looking straight ahead. Inhale and exhale. Good. Next one's the last one, whatever side you're on. Nice. And then let's come back to center. Come forward a little bit. Bring your legs with you. So the feet aren't back by the chair. They've actually walked forward a little bit. Okay. And then let's take the arms and really bring them forward, extending that reach forward. Elbows are going to drop back. So if you're hitting the chair with your elbows, then maybe come forward a little bit more. Inhale and exhale, elbows go back. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, elbows go back. Couple more. Here again, just being aware that the ribs are lifting, that your neck is in alignment. Inhale, exhale it back. Good. Last one. Inhale, stretch and reach. Elbows go back. Let's cross the arms over the chest. And then open back out. Opposite arm on top. Good. Open back out. Keep the shoulders low, elbows low. Inhale and exhale. Alternating that top arm. One more to each side. Good. And then let that go. So we're going to add on here a little bit. Let your arms reach forward. And then let's pull back twice. Extend and reach. Elbows go back. Good. Now take your right arm on top. Hold on to your elbows. We're going to lift the ribs from the waistline. Root your feet down. So as you start to come into a twist, we're going to go 2 times to each side. You're only going as far as your body will allow. To the right, to the left, back to the right. Root your feet and to the left. Good. Back to center. Hold those arms forward again. Elbows go back once. Hold them forward, pull them back twice. Good. Left arm on top of the right now. So shoulder height or lower, whatever feels right for you. Hold on. Lift the ribs. Twist to the right. Go back to center, twist left. Good. Back to center, twist to the right. Back to center, twist to the left. And back to center. That may have been too fast, so sorry about that. Next time maybe I'll hold it a little bit more. Good. Let that go. Let's take the hands to the knees for some cat-cow. So just, I like to start off class, with these spine movements. It really helps to just warm things up before we start going further. So draw your belly in, round the shoulders, maybe chin in towards chest, curl in as much as that feels okay. And then letting the heart kind of draw forward, letting shoulders relax from the ears, maybe looking up towards the ceiling. And go with your breath here a few times. Curl everything in, rounding the spine, opening the heart. Oops, somebody's wanting to join in. Good, keep going with your cat-cow, a couple more. And then let's go back to center. Okay. Let your feet walk apart a little bit, aligning your ankles. Your heels with the legs of the chair. It's just kind of a good way to make sure that you're staying in alignment. And then hands to the knees. You can keep the elbows in or they can go out. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to start to take the heart forward. So keep your neck in alignment, shoulders in alignment. Inhale the breath back. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale the breath back. Exhale, coming forward. Good, let's do 2 more. Keep rooting the feet down, try and expand that space in the low back and the sacrum. Last one, root your feet, take the heart forward. Good. And now we're gonna come into the twist. So twisting the left waistline to the right as much as you can, root that left foot down, let your heart kind of draw towards the right, up through center, twist as much as you can, going to the left this time. Right foot roots. So for some of you, you may want to take an arm straight and really get into that stretch, or you're just kind of coming in at it a little bit with the twist of the waistline. So go with your breath, alternating each side, keep your feet rooted, knees stay where they are. Twist in as much as you can. Maybe that arm will go straight or not, just depends. Good, 1 more each side. Bringing everything back to center. Left hand's gonna come to the top of the thigh, right arm to the inside. Kind of the same idea, nice big stretch on the left as you reach your fingertips down towards your ankle, towards your heel, towards the floor. And then back up. Second side, right hand kind of roots to the thigh, turn your heart a little bit to the right, left shoulder drops down towards the left knee. Good. One side to the other. Try to keep your sits bones in the chair. That's where that stretch will actually happen along the sacrum on the opposite side that you're folding to. Make sure you're breathing. Notice in the inhale, notice the exhale. Good. Whatever side you're on, let that be the last one. And then back to center. So this is something a little new. So I can't see everybody, and hopefully I just want everybody to be aware of the shoulder mainly as we're gonna come to the right side. Let your right forearm rest on the right leg. And maybe that's it. Watch that you're not collapsing through that right shoulder. Stay really strong. Lift the heart up as much as you can. And then let the left arm reach high for the ceiling. If you want a little bit more, this is where you can kind of let that left arm start to draw to the right. So that upper arm stays by the ear or lower, just depends what feels right. Keep that left foot rooted. Oh, turning your heart a little bit to the left. Nice, and then let's go back to center. So you're kind of turning your heart a little bit to the right this time. Left forearm rests on the left leg. Root that right foot down. Maybe that right arm just reaches high for the ceiling. Maybe you start to come over, but watch that you're not collapsing through that left shoulder. Stay really strong. Good, and then we're gonna do 1 more each side. So this is a side angle pose. Turn your heart to the left. Rest your forearm on the leg on the right side. Left arm reaches high or start to come over a little bit. Keep that left foot rooted. Good, last one. Turn your heart a little bit, root that right foot down, reach up for the ceiling. Feel that stretch on the right side. If you want a little bit more, you can go leaning over to the left. Again, watch that left shoulder. And then back to center. Hands to the knees, let's go into some circles. Keep your core engaged, that will protect your low back. You can bend the elbows, maybe the head even drops around and around. Good, and then reverse that action, go in the opposite direction a few times. Let's bring it all back to center. Coming into your chair, back into your chair. So if you came forward a little bit, now's the time to kind of scooch back. Feet are in alignment. I'm not able to do that proper because I got a dog right in between my feet. Good, good. And let's do some arm work. So letting the arms come straight out from the shoulders. Let's go into some circles. So keep dropping those shoulder blades down into the back and towards each other. And then there's a little reach out through the fingers. So the action of the circles is kind of controlled, and it is small and it is slow. And you're working the shoulder blades or the shoulder action that much. Couple more, slow and small. Good, let the arms relax. Going right into the scissors. So one arm's gonna reach high, the other draws back, and then switching. Reach up and back, reach high, and draw the other one back. So here, you know, the arms are always tricky sometimes because of injuries, of surgeries, all kinds of things that can limit the range of motion from one side. So just being aware and not trying to force one side to go any place it doesn't want to go. Good, last one, whatever side you're on. Nice. We're going to take the arms out from the shoulders again. Flip your palms. Draw the thumbs backwards. So shoulder height again, if that's okay. If not, we're gonna go lower, right? Or even one and one, whatever feels right for you. Inhale, exhale, notice where the head is, notice where your breath is. Everything's in alignment. Good, let's flip the palms, release the arms. Maybe give them a little wiggle. And now we're going to turn the thumbs in, so the shoulder blades come towards each other on the front, and then rotate the thumbs out, shoulder blades go towards each other on the back. So here again, go with what feels right for each side. Notice where your ribs are, lift them up. Notice where the head is, bring it into alignment. Be aware of the breath. Rotate it in as much as you can. Open it out as much as you can. Good. Last one, rotate in, open it out. Nice. Shake it off a little. And then let's take that right arm out from the shoulder. We're gonna come to thread the needle, but stay really square. Noticing if you're turning it all, see if you keep your body facing forward so the shoulders are in alignment with the hips. Let your left hand draw that right arm into the body. And then be maybe noticing if you feel like your shoulder's really high in the ear, see if you can kind of let it relax. Take a deep breath. And let's exhale. Letting that go. Good, let's go to the second side. So left arm straight out from the shoulder, kind of extend through those fingertips. So as you're taking it across to the right, you're kind of still actively pulling that arm across. Watch that you haven't twisted there again. If you did, you can kind of, you can bring it back to square up the shoulders with the hips. Let the shoulder relax and take a few rounds of breath. Deep breath in, long breath out. Good. Let's let that go. Give it a little shake off again. Let's come into that stretching up and back. So palms are open onto the legs. Right arm is going to reach forward, reach high. Bend your elbow, so wherever you're touching, watch that you're not pulling your head. If you need to move your head to get your hand there, then that's fine, but then bring your head back into alignment. Good, and then let that right arm reach up, back. Second side, left arm up, back. Again, if you need to move your head, do so, but then bring it back into alignment so your vertebrae are stacked on top of the spine. Good, and then slowly let that go. Let's go to the right again. Up, back, touch. We're gonna hold it just for a moment. Hold it for a breath, get a good tricep stretch. Good, let it go. To the left. And let that go, nice. Let's bring the hands together right in front of you, hands to the heart. And then as you push the hands in towards each other, you may feel that engagement right across your arms and across the chest. Think about lifting the ribs here again. Find your core, find that engage the belly button to the spine. And now start to just take this into a slow twist. The feet stay connected to the floor. Feet are still about hip width distance apart. Inhale and exhale as you twist. Shoulders stay relaxed. They're not drawn up towards the ears at all. Good. Next time you're back to center, we'll pause there. Okay, we're going to add on. Only go as far as this feels okay for you. So we're going to lift the ribs, but not the shoulders, just the ribs. Engage your core. Twist to the right as much as you can. Your left elbow is going to draw towards the right knee. It doesn't need to make contact. Come back up through center. Inhale, twist as much as you can. Exhale, right towards the left. And back to center. Good. So we're going to do this 2 more times to each side. Twist as much as you can. Elbow towards the knee. Again, it doesn't need to make contact. Inhale the breath through center. Twist as much as you can. Keep the feet rooted. Keep the sits bone rooted. Keep your core engaged. Good. Lift up. Exhale with the twist. To center. Twist as much as you can. Right elbow towards the left knee. And then back to center. Good, letting that go. Nice. Let's do some legs. So if you have a strap, we're gonna strap up the right foot if you're using fabric or a band of some kind. That's great. If you're using your hand, it's a little trickier, but I'll cue it as much as I can here. And so let's take that right leg out and push through the heel to take that leg to the right and then back to center. So there's core engagement, pushing through that heel. If you're using your hands, you're kind of guiding that leg out as much as you can and then back to center. You can keep your left hand to the chair if you like. That can help kind of keep the rest of the body still. Root down with that left foot, make sure that's engaged so you're not moving that knee around very much. Out and back. Last one, out and back. Good. Let's take that leg up. So again, if you're using your hands, it's just helping to take the leg kind of up towards the ceiling, still pushing through the heel. Left foot still roots to the floor. Keep your core engaged. Good, and then let's take the hand a little closer to the foot, to bend the knee and bend the elbow to draw it back and push out. If you're using your hands, then both hands maybe come behind the knee, and that's that half of a happy baby action. Opening the inner thigh, getting into the hip. Good, and now we're gonna use the ankle, or excuse me, use the strap to bring that ankle on top of the left knee. Or for some of you, maybe it's a block to the inside. I've got 2 right there, but it's kind of that action. So as we come into this hip opening pose, think of finding that equal weight onto the sits bones. It's really tricky, so there may be, there may be some imbalance, but it's just being aware. It's more of an awareness than actually looking for that 50-50. Draw those right toes towards the right knee. Let there be some muscle action. And then if you want more to this pose, keeping your ribs lifting, shoulders in alignment, neck in alignment, but you can start to come over. The heart goes over the leg. Make sure there's still breath. You haven't just taken all your weight to that right sits bone. You still have some on the left. And then let's come back. Good. Right foot comes to the floor. Maybe shake it off a little bit. And then let's strap up the left foot. Oops. Right foot comes into alignment, push down, push out through that left heel, let the leg draw out and back. So again, right hand maybe holds the chair. Keep the rest of the body pretty still. Opening through that inner thigh. Maybe you feel it in the quad too. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, last one. And back to center for that little lift. So push through that heel. And again, try and use a little bit more muscle, leg muscle, than the actual strap. And that makes it harder, I know. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, let's pause. Left hand comes closer to the foot. Bend the knee, bend the elbow. If you're using your hands, then maybe both hands come behind the knee. Take that knee back as far as you can and then push out. All right, we're going to take that ankle on top of the right knee or resting it onto a block or a book, whatever you may have on the inside of that right heel. If you're on top of the knee, again, just trying to find that equal weight onto the sits bones. That left knee draws, or excuse me, left foot draws towards the left knee. Then if you want more, you can let your heart start to come forward. That just deepens that hip opening. So knowing how far to go, it can vary a lot side to side. Deep breath in, long breath out. Good. And then we'll lean back into the chair. Let that left foot come to the floor. You can move the strap aside for a bit. Let's go back to that right leg out in front and let those toes face you and then point the toes away. So give it just a moment. So not rushing through the pose so you can feel the calf stretch, you can feel the shin stretch. It's hard to say today for some reason. Point the toes towards you and point them away. Good, let's come into some ankle rolls. And then reverse that action. Good, let's pause for a moment and then turn your toes to the right and turn them to the left. So the whole leg is gonna move. You're working that inner thigh, the knee moves with you. Maybe the hands hold the chair just to keep the rest of the body pretty still. Good, and then let's bring that foot to the floor. Root that right foot down, let the left leg lift up and push through the heel and then point through the toes. Again, kind of slow. You can feel the stretch happening in the shin and then transferring it to the calf. Good, and then some ankle rolls. Roll the ankle in one direction a few times. And then reverse it. Good, and then we're gonna hold the leg and foot still to turn the toes to one side and then turn them to the other. So We're working that inner thigh, opening the hip there. Maybe hold on to the chair. That can kind of help keep the rest of the body really still. Rooting that right foot down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, and then we'll bring that left foot to the floor. Maybe shake them off there a little bit. So now we're gonna lift that right knee up into the chest. See if you can keep it lifted. We're gonna push out for 7. There's 1. Exhale out, 2. Inhale in, exhale out, 3. Inhale in, 4. 5. Inhale in, exhale out, 6. And 7. All right, foot to the floor. Left side, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last 1, 7. Awesome. So noticing if you slipped at all in your chair, maybe bring your spine to the back side. We're gonna tap the foot out to the side. So if you have anything in the way, you can clear that out. Bringing that right knee up a little bit, tap out to the right, lift it back up and to center, and go to the left. Alternating the leg, up, out, tap, back to center. Again, there's a lot of action happening in the legs, so hold on to the chair maybe to keep the rest of the body still so that opens that hip. That's kind of the action that we're looking for here. Good. Whatever side you're going to next, let that be the last one, and then back to center. Good. So we'll come to stand now. Draw yourself forward a little bit into the chair. Again, walk your legs forward at that same time. Hands come together just as we did a little bit ago. There's that idea of maybe pushing the palms really strong so you feel engagement across the arms and the chest. We're going to root the feet to the floor and come up to stand. Use your hands if you need to the chair. Good. Take a seat. Pause for a moment. Good. Root your feet, lift the heart. Come to stand when you're ready. Nice. We'll take a seat again. And then this time we'll stay standing. So root your feet, lift the heart, come to stand. Yay. Move your chair wherever you need to. We'll start on that right side. Oops. Sorry, I just got a message that popped in and it's kind of taking up my screen, so. Okay, let's get into those shin and calf stretches. So holding onto the chair with the right hand and right leg, we'll bend the knees, right heel comes out in front. Keeping those toes active, that left knee draws forward, right over the toes, hopefully. And then as you get to control the stretch with how far you go. The more you come forward with the heart, the more you push those right toes up towards you, that's gonna deepen that hamstring and calf stretch. Push down with that left foot to lift the heart, engage your core. Good. Right foot comes flat. Straightening the left leg. You still have a little bit of distance between the hips so the feet aren't stacked. Root down, shoulders in line with the hips so you're not twisting the body at all. And then try and be aware of the toes. See if you can even kind of lighten the toes. You don't have to lift them, but just not gripping really tight with them. Now push down through the soles of the feet, engage your core, come up. Good. Now take all of the weight to your right foot, turn your left toes under. So in this, I'm gonna turn so you can see that little, you're stretching the top of the foot. And then for some of you, it just depends, but it might feel okay to kind of move the foot to the right and to the left and maybe little circles around the toes and around the ankle. Good, and then shake it off. You can stay on that same side, or maybe you want to turn to the left hand, left leg next to the chair. We're gonna take that left leg out in front. So that, the right knee is bent and the toes are going over, or excuse me, the knee's going over the toes. Left toes are active towards you. You get to control the stretch of how far you drop your heart and how much you're drawing those left toes up towards you. Deepens that stretch on that left leg. Good, now draw your belly in again, come up. Let the left foot come to the floor, straighten the right leg. I'm gonna turn again so you can see that. So this is pyramid. We're gonna, again, keep the shoulders in alignment with the hips and let the heart come forward. Both feet flat, but again, see how light you can be with the toes. It's just awareness. It's just another place to kind of place alignment, awareness to engage your core, slowly start to come up. And now we're gonna take that weight into the left foot to turn the right toes under. So again, give it just a moment. Just stretch the top of the foot first. And then maybe you want to add a little bit by moving the foot to the right and to the left, maybe little circles even. We do this action all day long, right? We do this stepping forward action all day. So it feels uncomfortable, I know, to turn that foot that way. But that's why we do it, because it really gets it a good stretch. All right, shake the legs. And let's come into a downward facing dog. So hands to the back of the chair, let yourself stretch back. So walking yourself as far away from the chair as it feels okay. You still have the support of the chair for balance. Maybe shifting hips to the right and to the left a little bit, or maybe moving the spine up and down. Okay, we're gonna come into warrior one. So looking to the back of the chair, right foot comes forward, left toes are gonna turn out a little bit. So that right knee has that bend, hips are square, gaze is looking ahead, taking a few rounds of breath here. Be aware of how much you're leaning onto that left big toe. See if you can kind of push back into the heel. Good, downward facing dog, hold the chair, stretch yourself back. Second side, left foot forward, right toes are gonna turn a little bit, bend that front knee, right on top of the ankle. And again, be aware of how much you're defaulting to the right big toe, so you're about pushing into the heel. Hips are square, let the arms extend up and reach. Good, downward facing dog, hold the chair, stretch it back. Warrior two, right foot forward. Left toes are gonna turn more, out to the left a little bit more. That right knee still has that soft bend. Arms extend with that reach. So think of, if you feel like you're really pulling forward towards the chair, here's where you can kind of engage your core, pull yourself back a little bit to align the shoulders over the hips. Feel engagement through the inner thighs by rooting the soles of the feet to the floor. Good. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Hold the chair, walk yourself back. And again, it can be just a nice stretch there, or you start to wiggle the hips up and down or side to side. Look to the back of the chair, warrior two. Left foot forward, right toes are going to turn out. And again, take your time. Maybe looking at that left knee, it wants to drop to the right, so it's working that inner thigh to bring it back. Shoulders in line over the hips. Good. When you're ready, back into downward facing dog. Hold the chair, stretch yourself back. Okay, balance challenge for crescent lunge. Right foot comes forward. Have that soft bend. You're gonna stay on the left toes. So in this pose, again, not stacking the feet, you've got some distance between them. That will help give you more balance, keeping the hips kind of square. You can hold on to the chair, maybe start to take the arms up. But the more you kind of push back into those left toes, that should fire up the left leg, getting a good stretch for your quadricep, psoas, which gets so short. Shoulders relax. And then down dog. Hold the chair, stretch yourself back. When you're ready, we're going to go into the second side. Take your time. Your left foot comes forward, being on those right toes for the crescent lunge. So hips are square to your chair. Hold on to the chair if you need to. If you're letting go, make sure you're kind of lifting up through the heart, looking straight ahead. Shoulders relax. And a good stretch on that right leg, and then when you're ready, hold the chair, downward facing dog. Good. And then take your time, slowly start to walk up towards your chair. I'm going to turn, just so I can kind of see you guys, but you may want to stand behind your chair with both hands. It's up to you. Wherever your chair is in your room, however you can see the screen. We're going to take the heels apart, a little bit of a distance here, to get into the inner thighs, into the hips. So when we come into this squatting action, the more you push down with your feet and think of the knees going away from each other, that's going to open up the hips. There's also this core engagement, thinking of your tailbone going straight down towards the floor. So if you feel like you're coming forward with the heart, that's okay. But the more you can stay upright, that gets into your core, strengthens the low back. Good. So keep going with your breath. Up and down. If you want more, you can add some arms. You can kind of pull those shoulder blades towards each other as you come into the squat, and then it's sort of the star pose when you come up to stand. Exhale the breath. So you come low. Again, knees track outward towards each other. Keep your feet to the floor. A lot of breath work. Go as slow as you need to. This is not a race by any means. This is a lot of core. Good, last one. Go all the way through it. Nice. Let's go back to center. Shake it off a little bit. So we're gonna do a little boxing action. We have done this one before. So you can hold on to the chair if you would like. Right foot steps forward. And again, you're not stacking your feet, you've got a little bit of distance. And you may want to give a slight bend to the knees. I'll turn so you can kind of see that. So you have this sort of boxing stance. Arms can be up in front of the face, shoulder height, or even lower. But start to pretend like you've got that boxing bag right in front of you. Good. Pause, straighten the leg. We're going to take that left leg out in front now. Legs can be straight, or you can have that slight bend. Keep your feet rooted, and now punch those hands towards you, reversing that action. Make sure you're breathing, have those arms be wherever, whatever height feels okay. Good, and then let's pause. We're gonna do this one more time each side. Right foot forward, legs are straighter, you have that slight bend to it, so you can kind of get into it. Pushing those arms forward. Rolling the arms over each other. Make sure you're breathing. Good, letting that go. Last side, left foot forward, wide enough. Maybe it's a slight bend, punch those arms towards you. A little bit of a rolling arm action. Getting into that little boxing stance. Good, let it go. Shake the arms off. Standing next to your chair with the right leg and the right arm next to it. We're gonna come into our trees. So taking a moment just to engage the body, feet about hip width distance, lifting the heart. Where's your neck alignment? So your focal point straight ahead of you, hopefully. Place all that weight to the right leg. Let that left knee lift up and out. But watch that your right hip hasn't turned to the left. Placing that foot to the right. Maybe the toes come to the floor to root your tree down. And then your arm version is whatever feels right for you. So maybe the right hand holds on to the chair, knowing that it's right there. Maybe you try to let go and balance on that one leg. Shoulders relax from the ears. Again, where's your focal point? Try not to grip too much with the toes. Okay, well, that's hard. Good. We'll let that side go. Turn, so your left leg, left hand's next to the chair. Strong standing pose. Let that right knee lift up, let it open, again, without turning your hips though. Place that foot higher or low. Right arm can reach high, maybe the left arm also reaches high. Ooh, my tree's wobbly. Good, nice strong breath. And then let's let that side go. Shake it off again. So let's go back to the right arm, right leg next to the chair for airplane. So it's another balancing pose. So here again, you kind of want your body to be really strong. We're gonna take that left leg and lift it the same time your heart starts to bow forward. So the body's kind of on that plane to heart drops the same time the leg lifts. Maybe that left arm comes out for a wing. Maybe that right arm leaves the chair. Just depends. Make sure you're engaging your core and breathing. Come to stand whenever you're ready. Okay, we're going to turn left leg, left hand next to the chair. Strong standing pose, Tadasana. Push all your weight onto that left leg, right leg lifts, right arm out. Maybe letting that left hand go, just depends. It's there for support. Okay, good. When you're ready, back to stand. Nice. Let's do one more balancing pose. So maybe standing right behind your chair so you can grab the chair with either the left hand or the right hand, whichever is going to be quickest for you. I'm going to turn just so I can show you. So star pose. You're going to come out and kind of lean to the right so your left leg lifts up, and bring that left foot to the floor and lean to the lifting that right leg. So ideally in the star, you're not dropping your heart, you're not dropping the head, everything is in alignment. So it's a lot of core, it's a lot of tailbone action, and fall as much as you can to each side, going from one side to the other. Bring that foot back. Arms could be overhead or out, whatever, again, gives you that sense of balance. Keep your core strong, make sure you're breathing. And then back to center. Good. So you can hold on to the chair if you like, or you might want a little bit more room for that cocoon butterfly action, where we're gonna maybe bend the knees and round the spine, kind of letting everything round, shoulders up to the ears maybe. And then coming to stand, letting the heart open, looking up towards the ceiling. Good, we're gonna do 2 more rounds of this. Curling everything in, round the spine, let it all go. Engage your core as you start to come to stand, pushing the heart forward, letting yourself look up towards the ceiling. 1 more round. Everything curls and rounds. Opening the heart. Nice. And then when you're ready, we'll take a seat in the chair. Again, having that nice kind of rooting with the sits bones. Ribs lift from the waistline, shoulders lift up, back, and down. Let's do just a little bit of neck work. So letting your chin start to drop towards the chest, keeping your shoulders back, the heart lifted. Be aware of your breath. You can even close your eyes here if you like. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. Good. Now very slowly, start to look straight ahead. Letting shoulders relax, kind of lifting through the sides of the neck, tilting the chin up towards the ceiling. And then straight ahead again, chin towards chest. Nice and slow, no rush here. Make sure there's breath. And then next time you pass through center, we'll pause. Begin to look to the right as far as you can. Watch the left shoulder doesn't come along for the ride. Then go through center and look to the left without that right shoulder following from one side to the other. Cut it back to center. Next time you pass through center, we'll pause there. And then bring your chin forward and pull it back. Bring it forward, pull it back. 2 more times, forward, back. Last one, forward and back. Good. Now let your right ear drop to the right shoulder and left ear, left shoulder. So you may even want to let your hands drop to the floor. That encourages the shoulders to stay low. Good. Let's come back to center. And we're going to do 2 circles each direction. So letting your chin kind of drop down in towards the chest The head's gonna roll to the right a little, back a little, left a little, chin towards the chest, to the right a little, back a little, left a little, chin towards the chest. We're gonna switch direction, going left a little, back a little, right a little, chin in towards the chest. One more time, left a little, back a little, right a little, chin towards the chest, looking straight ahead. Good, you can kind of move the head, neck, and shoulders around here. And we're gonna tap it out. So one arm comes out in front and just slowly tap along. Nice little tapping to get the blood moving, the oxygen moving in the body. Coming up to the collarbones, thyroid area along the neck. And then the other arm takes over. When you're done with the arms, go up as high as you can. Underneath the arms, tap along the sides of the body. You could do both at the same time, or maybe you cross over. It just depends on your flexibility and your reach. Come across the belly a little bit. Intestines, kidneys, lungs, just light tapping. And then we're gonna get into the legs. So you can kind of lean out, maybe tap where the psoas muscle is, where there's more lymph nodes hidden. Come down as far as that feels okay. And then when you're done tapping, you get to wipe all the old energy away, off the body, off the arms, off the legs, off the torso. The last thing that we wipe off is the hands, coming into alignment and into a comfortable seat. Inhale the breath, 1, 2. Exhale the breath, 1, 2. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in, long breath out. Letting the hands maybe drop down to the sides of the chair, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Start to become aware of your physical body again, maybe hopefully noticing a little bit of openness and light now in the body. And let's take the arms out with a full breath as the arms sweep overhead. Exhale the breath completely, hands come to the heart. Thank you everybody so much for sharing your Friday afternoon practice with me and each other.
Thank you. Namaste.
Bows to the light and divine within each of you. Namaste. Thanks everybody.
Thank you.